Welcome to the channel. I am Irish Guy. I'm Jesse, and I am sitting in the hammock in the backyard, and that is a northerly direction. So we got your cardinal directions. We got north, south, west, and east. That's north. We have a very big front, a rain front, moving through some storms. Now, I myself have gotten plenty of sun in the last month or so. I've gotten some riding in, some work, and today we had a cornhole tournament at the Harley dealership, and we placed third. So me and Mark had never really played before, and we went actually pretty far. We beat some pretty good people, but then we got beat by the best people. But hey, that's life. So third place didn't win anything. Unfortunately, we didn't get any winnings, but it was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of laughs, and it was fun. So I rode home. I saw the weather is about to change here, and I rode home, and I spent some time thinking about what I would say in a video if I made one today. And I wanted to come on and let you guys know that you know, every day there's something that we can do that will I don't want to say prove ourselves to God, but it'll show him that we're ready to continue to fight for what we believe in, right? And whether that's your belief in Jesus, whether that's your belief in God, whether that's your belief in maybe you're Hindu, Tao, maybe you're Buddhist, I don't know what you are, but if you're a believer in the good, then you're a friend of mine, because those who are out there doing the evil work is stuff that we want to avoid. So if every day we have the opportunity to do good, what was our good thing that we did today? Or maybe you did 10 good things, or maybe you had a bad day and you only did a couple good things. Honestly, if we're trying, that right there in itself is showing God that we're ready to take on whatever he has to give us, and whatever we get from him as his will for us to live out is what it has to be, right? There's no sense in fighting the system that we're in. There's no sense in trying to be a non-spiritual person in a spiritual world. I feel like every person should be spiritual, and I feel like the people who are spiritual and are connected to God, they are a little bit kinder, they have a little bit more figured out, right? And the people who are relying on, you know, the same old, and the status quo, and the things that get us in trouble in this world. And with those people, you guys, we have an opportunity to change hearts. We have an opportunity to do the will of God. And the will of God, I'm saying, when I say the will of God, what do I mean? I mean what he has planned and what's already set in motion. Because you guys got to know that there is a will, right? You ever remember that saying, if there is a will, there is a way? Well, there is a will, and we are the way. So, well, Jesus was the way, the truth, the life, right? They say that in, I think that's 2 John 4:16 or John 4:16. I don't remember which one that is. But when you think about it, the truth, right? What's visible isn't always the truth. So we have to ask God to remove the veil, and I think that's in 2 Corinthians. We have to ask God to remove the veil, take off the veil, so we can see truth. And what is truth, right? Truth we're going to find out in our walk, and our will for, or God's will for us. Oh man, I love talking about this stuff. I get excited. I want to take my shoes, and I want to take my socks off, and I want to ground. I want to get grounded, and I want to touch the ground, and I want to continue to give this message. Look at that. It's getting pretty gnarly out. There. Now, yeah. So I came on in hopes of trying to bring a smile or in some encouragement. I didn't mean to go off on too much of a tangent about stuff, but I feel like the channel has been, well, it's been there. I don't know what to, where to go with it next. And so we're just kind of in a little bit of a limbo. But in that limbo, we have time to encourage each other and to ask each other questions, and to find out where your recovery's at, where my recovery's at, and where we can help each other, because I still stay connected with a few people from the channel, and I appreciate your attendance, and I appreciate everything that you guys do. It was a labor of love the first couple years I had the channel, but I can tell you now, I'm not so much into it anymore. I've taken a step back. I think, unfortunately, the channel ended up creating a little bit more of unfortunate situation for me rather than the good, right? The cons were outweighing the pros, and so I've taken a step back, and I've really taken a hard look spiritually at what I was doing and where I was going and who I was listening to and my friends. And I don't have a lot of those friends anymore because that's the world we live in. People will be friends with you when you're a part of their group, or you're liking or listening or loving or doing the same things that they do. But once you once you have a different view or a different opinion, which is allowed to change, you guys. We are allowed to have different views and opinions, and if it changes, then those people that don't like that view or opinion, they take off and they leave. And so it's been a hard lesson to learn, coming on YouTube and making friends and then losing friends and being like, hey, I thought we were family. But it doesn't always work like that. So as we commune together, remember to be kind, love on each other, spend some time with each other, spend some time outdoors, really. And man, it's peaceful. Peaceful. I've had a really long couple weeks, and being out here is really nice. Love you guys. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all well. I think about you a lot, and I spend time trying to think about things to say to you guys, but really nothing's really coming to me lately. There hasn't been a whole lot of drive to make a whole lot of videos, but maybe I'll fall back into it, and maybe I'll make more. But in the moment, guys, just fight for what you believe in. That's all I can say, is fight for what you believe in. Spend time doing things that you love to do, and spend time doing things that you love to do with others, and help others find their passion for life too. I think I'm going to get inside because it looks like it's going to start to rain. God bless you guys.